I had to do this again because I was getting a little cold. It's 5 in the morning. Playing on my old symphonic TV that my grandma and mom got me back when I was like 4 or 5 from Kmart. Like 10 years, yeah, 10 years or so after that, I ended up working at that Kmart, and man, there were a bunch of there were some nice people, but a lot of them were douchebags there. I was like 16, so they probably took advantage of my like naivety, like when I'd work and shit, and like they'd put me on like the worst hours and be like, "Oh yeah, Robbie's good for Thanksgiving. It's only like it's Thanksgiving and his birthday." Um, but anyways, I thought it was a idea after looking up a review for this game. Because I was confused when I played House of the Dead 2. I didn't understand that little elevator sequence in the beginning. Because I only played the one on the Wii a little bit, and I don't think that was on there. Um, so I look up some reviews of this game. Dolly Popka, a good Xbox channel, one of the good ones, he reviewed this game. Great review. I thought about the same. Similar ways. I don't think he liked how you like the cancel phase. He called them cancel phases of the bosses where you shoot in their hands and that stops their attack. I think it was because he was playing with a controller. I think that has a lot to do with it. So then I looked for someone. I'm like, all right, let's see what someone with a controller thinks with one of these, whatever, green Mad Cats. $14 on eBay, whatever. It's not bad. And I wouldn't buy it if it was, because there's only like 2 really worthy Xbox games that you can even use this with. Silent Scope uses a different gun. I've tried it with this; it just doesn't work right. It's really glitchy. So then I find this other kid who does a good job presenting. But I'm not gonna fucking lie, the review was boring. That's just, whatever, but it's a glorified unboxing video, kinda. And I don't want to shit on him because he's not the only one who does stuff like that. It's more of a rant, like I'm not trying to challenge any specific person, but just really the idea, like, you can only review the game because you have a physical copy of something that you can't buy anymore, and Sega couldn't even make money off the Xbox version. If you want to support them, you'd have to buy the Switch version. I don't think like having you need to own it is the only reason why you can review it. I don't know. Like maybe you get like there's a stigma if you like play it off a hard drive or off a soft modded Xbox. I get that. I don't think it makes sense, but I mean I can understand that. I want devs to get money too, so I make sure to buy them when I can. But if I can't, I can't. I'm not going to give the money to a. Let me put this. I'm not going to overpay for something just because I'm forced to. Like I'm not going to let them twist my hand into buying a copy of House of the Dead or Conker's Bad Fur Day for like $200. Just wanted to know, like, I'm not the only one who thinks this, because I know Mark from Electric Underground kind of does rants this about similar stuff. He does it early in the morning too. Give him credit, dude, because it's freezing out here. I got the double jacket thing like he was doing. And I'm not even reviewing it because I don't think I haven't played it enough to yet. Yeah, like I beat my way through I beat my way through the first game, House of the Dead 3 on here. But I don't have enough time in there to really. I wouldn't feel comfortable telling anyone to buy it, even for like $20. It's a great game, but I don't know. Again, I'm like really tired. So this is kind of like what's just going off the stream of my brain here, and just before I forget. Oh, my hands are so cold. This game, oh wow, it's pretty good. It's just nice to know that small channels do get a lot of likes and attention, because I think they can afford to do stuff like larger channels can't. Like I don't really care if I, make anyone, if I ruffle it. Well, I do care if I ruffle feathers, but it's not my intention. I just wonder where this notion comes from that you need a physical copy of the game. And it's not even like you needed to support the developer. No, you supported a reseller. Why does that make you more qualified? And I don't know. Does Dolly Pop is Dolly Popkus is qualified because he? I think it's a honestly, frankly, a better review because he talks more about the game instead of unboxing it. He doesn't. But the problem is with these things is you need a CRT, and really, unlike the retro gaming stuff, it's starting to get expensive, but it's pretty cheap. The problem is like storing them and maintaining them if you care about that. I leave this set alone just because I keep it exactly like how I had it as a kid. Maybe one of these days I might do a commentary over pre-recorded gameplay, because I feel like I might be easier to talk, have more of a dialogue going on instead of me like cutting out every now and then like that. Coffee burps. Alright, well, I'll get back to where so, like, do I think a collector should never review a game? No. But I do know, I will say, as, like, someone who is of the retro game audience, probably, whatever, game audience, I look more, like, I will look at any game, unboxings just are boring to me. I don't know. If I can get the item, like if I can still buy it in a store, unboxing is maybe a little bit more appealing because it feels like I can have that. Maybe it's because I'm not a collector, and when I didn't unbox my Xbox, I didn't unbox this gun. I bought it on eBay. I never had an Xbox. Maybe I just don't understand. I don't know. Maybe someone should tell me. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know what was up with this Mad Catz originally, but it worked great when I first got it. And then my dog ended up yanking it off the table, and it fell. And then the rumble stopped working in it. So my brother opened it back up because he's good at taking electronics apart. and he took a look at it, made sure all the connections were good, and reseated it, and the Rumble works again. It was a big deal. Like, I couldn't play without the Rumble. So otherwise it feels like empty when you're hitting the trigger. It's a very it's very it's not rewarding. Ooh. Well, if I was to give an answer, so if we don't get our reviews from collectors, who do we get them from? We're kind of, because if it's a game they don't re-release, you're gonna have someone who just happens to come across an Xbox, which does happen from what I read, but it's not, super common. Yeah, or it's going to be someone who's collected it and they've had it for a long time. So, I get why. Angry Video Game Nerd, when I started watching him, I didn't know that he was a collector. But now it's obvious. Look at his basement. I think it's a basement. I don't know. I think it's still there. But do we need him nowadays? I don't know. Because if we have hard drive loading, we could just try it out for ourselves before we buy it. I think that's the most honest way, because if you're a collector, the only game I would say I'm collecting is Space Channel 5, because I didn't have a choice but to buy that because it doesn't work on OPL. So it would be as if well, I am more biased, ain't I? Because I paid for it. I don't know. I can't tell you if it's, see, I'm struggling here myself. I don't know. Does that make me more biased or not? I didn't buy it with the intention on selling it. Some people do, and that's fine. It's a collectible. They don't make them anymore. But as a gamer, is that what you want to watch or base your opinions off of? Or would you like him to straight up tell you, hey, I'm in this, I'm going to sell this one day. This is what I think of it now. I might be a little bit biased. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. I think really the problem is just entertaining content, really. I don't think there's a gaming conspiracy or something. I'm just sick of stuff sick of a certain type of content. If this controller was $30 or 40, I would tell you probably don't get it for these two games. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a better, other way you can play it with other than maybe the Dreamcast at home with a controller. I think that's a big appeal of this. If you had to play with a normal controller, I personally don't have fun with it, but some people do. I don't know. It's a shame, damn shame shooting those. Wish I saved my CRT monitor. This is the only CRT I still have, and it wasn't even a good one, which we never had good TVs, but yeah, this used to be used to be my room. I barely remember it though, but yeah. I think sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I was to say it in short, if I'm reviewing Space Channel 5, and I bought it as a collector's item, I might be more pumped up about it than your average Joe. And then I might tailor my review instead of I might just tailor it towards people who are collecting, like I guess Metal Jesus does, Hidden Gem. I don't know. This is the real reason I want to make this video, is just find out what you'll think. If you... What do you think? Do you watch gameplay before you before you buy or download something, or do you watch a review? Interested in hearing. I don't really want to review this game. I just want to play it. But after seeing like the little stuff I think that's interesting, well, that interests me, I might want to make it just for myself and people in kind of like my same position here. Yep, there you go, G. Do you want them to make another light gun game? Yeah, I know the answers on that, yeah. Hopefully, I never thought, but hopefully the rumble's not too loud. I don't know. I do know game collecting, though, is very hot. Or, on the surface, it seems that way. I know stuff like Misters and Scalar products are taking off, too. There's just so many ways to play it nowadays, and so many ways to find out what you want to play. I think this was just bound to happen at some point. Just like now that we are able to all talk to each other so like effortlessly, we can like we can shit talk each other from like different coasts now. So this stuff is information spread quickly. We're gonna know like what we should buy, what we shouldn't buy, and that's gonna lead to prices that are high, stuff you can't get. I'm normally not terrible at this, but my hands are... It's just getting worse and worse. Oh no, come on, man. Yeah, I've never played this game out in the back porch. Really, it's kind of a porch game. Are they from space? And that always got me. It took me forever to figure out. You just gotta go slow. You gotta go... There's a rhythm to it. Ready? Oh, shit. My hands are too slow to turn up. Alright, we got it this time. We got it. Got it. See if we can get it again. Yeah, he took... I gamed over here so many times from him doing this. Yeah, no, if my credits look weird, I still have my I still have trainers on. They're just kind of always on. I always forget to turn them off. Because there's no really quick way of doing it when you're in game. There you go. Honestly, I played this in the arcade, but I don't know if this is the one where you have to aim off screen and shoot to reload. Oh man, it's so cold. Alright, I'm almost out of time anyways. Only got a minute here, but yeah, no. So yeah, let me know what kind of stuff you like watching on YouTube. How you decide to buy or download your games. If you care more about gameplay or just shooting the shit, or do you like looking at collections, unboxings, all that stuff is cool. Like, listen, this is just if I sound confrontational, it's just a hot take. I'm trying to create some conversation here, cause yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have a death wish or something. I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna go by the heat. So, all right.